For thousands of years of evolution, our ancestors looked up at the sky and wondered. They saw the movements of the sun and how it changed over time. They came to understand how the Earth orbits around the sun and to even predict solar eclipses and other phenomena. Today, our space telescopes enable us to see through time and space to events that happened billions of years ago, far out in the universe. Our advancing science, mathematics, and technologies have enabled us to leave this Earth and stand on the moon. For the first time, we were able to look back at the Earth and see our home planet with a whole new perspective. That blue marble, a wonderful watery oasis in space. It has many of us thinking about how fragile our Earth is and that it needs our care. Our ancestors lived and survived submerged in nature. They built structures to mark these changes as they adapted their lives to the seasons and the climates in which they lived. In hot climates, they built homes to protect them from the sun and rain. In the Arctic, they used snow as an insulator. And in deserts, they used high-mass materials to moderate the daytime and nighttime temperature extremes. Shelter design was a very local thing. Not anymore. Now, we try to standardize designs and methods across a wide range of climate conditions and planning requirements. This can compromise the environment, and it can also mean higher energy costs. Deriving energy from the sun is a pollution-free way to heat your home. Solar energy is an abundant and inexhaustible resource. It's free, and it's good for the planet. The intent of this passive solar course is to reconnect you to the environmental conditions in our corner of the world. It offers an approach to home planning that takes full advantage of the sun to make your home comfortable while safeguarding our planet at the same time. Here in the Maritimes, we are surrounded by the ocean, which moderates our climate. We tend to have modest temperature extremes in both winter and summer, and the closer you are to the ocean, the greater the effect. The Maritimes also has a lot of climatic diversity. There are microclimates everywhere, depending on which direction a slope faces, the wind exposure, the amount of shade, and so on. Microclimate is an important aspect of planning for passive solar design. You need to work with it, making the most of what your site has to offer while mitigating its shortcomings. But don't just take our word for it. Here's Don Roscoe, solar designer and builder.
From 45 years of designing passive solar homes, I offer you this insight. Designing your home should be done simultaneously with the design of your site. They need to come together in harmony. If you do not, you may find it very expensive to repair the damage done to your site by an insensitive and inappropriate home design.
Today, every home needs to be energy conserving first. Then, your passive solar home uses 3 basic principles. Capture more of the winter sun and less of the summer sun, and then distribute that heat to prevent overheating, while storing it for later use.
Altogether, these 4 modules will give you an understanding of passive solar home and site design, construction methods and details, subdivision planning for our maritime context. Have a solar day.